Hey all, XArt student here. Let me show you my month in October as a full-time artist. I like to enjoy nature and reminding myself to look up and see the beautiful things. I also made a lot of art, as well as prepared a lot for markets, and I had to deal with some medical stuff as well. I made a ton of moths for my costume this year. I wore it at a ton of my art markets, and a lot of people really enjoyed the glasses that I made. I think it was really cool. I love doing all the details, and adding the color really makes it something special. Along with keeping up my daily drawing series, I'm also participating in Inktober, which is when you draw a prompt daily for the month of October. It's been a lot of work. I'm actually on the 31st right now. So glad it's done, but it was really cool to learn about the different folklore and have something to draw ready for you. This week of October really knocked my socks off. I had my tooth pulled, I got sick, and I still was trying to keep up with my normal workflow as well as my markets. Trust me, I went very, very slow and rested a lot more. My husband helps me a lot with resting because I'll probably just work until I die. But it was a good time. I was able to manage everything as well as heal my body, and we got to eat a lot of ice cream and hang out in bed together, so that was pretty cool. These months definitely took a while, but they were fun to make, and when all I could really do was just sit down and be exhausted, slowly drawing, slowly coloring was the easiest thing to do for my healing body. Week 3 I was feeling motivated to add more details to my grave displays, and I have a whole video on that on my channel. I really loved adding these details, and I was like, you know what, I need to get this over with, as well as just have them for art markets because that was the whole point. It was so much fun researching old gravestones and seeing the meanings and just putting my own spin on it. At some of these markets, they actually invited this witch group that would sing and dance, and it was really, really cool. One of them invited me to be one of their witches. I didn't do well at this market, but it was still fun to be there. What I like to do is bring some kind of craft to do, some kind of custom sketch that I have to do, or listen to a book. That's the only way to pass the time if it's really slow. Usually the day after a market, I'm pooped. But this day I had a little bit of energy and just did little crafts or things that I need to do around the house. Week 4. I was getting anxious that I didn't have anything else to film for spooky season, and my art is definitely spooky season-esque. Then I came up with this idea to make some stained glass cookies that were Halloween themed, which I loved making. It was so much fun, and you could watch the whole video on my channel. The cookies tasted good. The stained glass turned out pretty well. It didn't turn out perfect, but it was fun to try it. It was a lot to separate all these Jolly Ranchers and to smash them. My fingers tasted good afterwards, but I made a mess. Using the Jolly Ranchers to create an ombre blended color effect was so much fun. I was really excited for this process and really hoping the cookies would turn out well. Some of the pieces were delicate, so I had to spackle them back together. After my husband got home from work, we went out for our anniversary. It was really fun. We got lost, which was not so fun, but it was a good adventure, a beautiful fall day, and nice weather. I had a failure with one of my cookies, so I decided to go with something simple and make a jack-o'-lantern, which was very, very easy. It was cute to make, and I just created more little moths. Making all of these Halloween creations really put me in the spooky season spirit. It's so much fun to see all the fall leaves, the different colors, how everything changes. It smells so good outside all the time. been really into Facebook Market this month, and this is one of the finds. I thought it was a lot bigger when I first saw it online, but it's no big deal. I put all my tiny plants on it. Of course, I had to do the tradition of carving a pumpkin. I used my old tattooed pumpkin, and since the other side was still good, I figured it'd be fun to try it. It was really hard carving these small details. In the future, I won't go that intricate, and I definitely want to use this stamp carving tool in the future. There's so many cool details I could do on this. Another weekend meant another market. Fortunately, this one wasn't that popular, but there were some nice people that stopped by and bought some things, so that was cool. It was a beautiful sunny day. It was pretty windy as well, so I just kept it crafting and listening to books. And then the next day, my husband and I went to this food truck festival, and I liked just doing slow things on Sundays. More Inktober and more Facebook Marketplace. I love collecting unique furniture. I feel like it's so beautifully made, and I just want beautiful pieces in my home. To me, it's worth spending a little bit of money and a long road trip to see the world and get new pieces. Even though October's over, I just randomly decided I want to carve into my animal bones that I've found. I think I can make something beautiful. Also, I want to try making a Poppy costume. We'll see how that goes. Last market of the season, I was able to sell my ukulele planter, which was so surprising to me. It was some guy's birthday and he really wanted it, so that was really cool because it was a good sale for me, and he was really kind, and I was happy I was able to help him get something that he wanted. I decided for Halloween I'd make a spooky story video. I liked how it turned out. I wish my lighting was a little bit different, but I like the set. Final Inktober drawing, and my bones were done being bleached. Our power and our internet were going in and out, so I decided let's play with watercolor because there's nothing else to do. It was really fun and relaxing. Thanks for joining me during my October. Hope you had a good one. See you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye!